Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Roka, and today we're back with the Rogue Tower one lane challenge. It's a pretty simple challenge. We got one lane, we got all of the upgrades, and that's it. That's the whole challenge. Just beat the game and go as far as we possibly can on a single lane, which some of you might be looking at that and being like, ooh, that's pretty easy. How is that even a challenge? Hey, for some people it might not be, but dude, I don't know what it is. This game can be very inconsistent and very unlucky sometimes, especially when you have all the upgrades. It's difficult. I highly recommend you try it out sometime because you can get really screwed over because you don't get the things that you want. Now, we're going to start out with the cannon. I am going to sort of limit myself to 3 towers just to make things interesting. I mean, I guess I could take more than 3 towers, but I like having 3 towers and just, you know, splitting up my stuff. Am I going to take the first 3 that comes? Maybe not. In fact, definitely not. Let's get one of these down. A couple more of these down, sorry. Okay, so in this case, yeah, I don't want to take any towers. So I'm just going to take the shield damage for the future. Just thinking about the future here. Okay, there's no shields. There's hardly any armor even, which is why I'm not building a cannon yet. Just trying to get my income, and in fact, I'm going to demolish some of these in the back line because they don't do much at all. The ballistas that are only defending a single house are really only there for aesthetics. Probably leave it like this. Yeah, that looks good. Grape shot. Nice. And that means we can re-buy these on houses that are further up and get income over here. But they actually still do plenty of shooting. So it's just a bit better use of our ballistas. A little bit of optimization. You can see we're going to survive this. And then all I had to do is move our towers. But if I just let them walk into the towers that we already had placed, we probably would have lost some health. Not lost the whole thing. Wow, okay, we're getting all of the cannon upgrades right now. That's kind of nice, actually. Okay, go ahead and put a cannon here. Have it target most armor. Very simple. And give it some armor damage. Just so it fucks things up. That is the goal. Okay. I'm gonna take the lookout. I don't really consider the lookout to be like a fully fledged tower. So I probably will end up taking one more. But this is, you know, armor spec. These are health spec. So is the frost keep, actually. I think frost keep counts as health damage. We'll put one right there. Gangrene. Oh, shit. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I should probably take the unburned powder. Yeah. Listen, we want our cannons to be doing all of the armor damage. And fire damage stops the armor from regenerating. So that kind of helps. Damn. Damn. Okay. Oh, by the way, I am sipping on something today. I don't know what it is about Rogue Tower. It's the only thing I can play while I'm really drinking or under the influence. Today we've got Frico, which is a sparkling Italian wine. This was left by the people who I'm pet sitting for, and they said I could drink whatever the hell is in the house. So I was like, word. And I'm trying out this sparkling wine. I'm not really a wine person, but this is pretty good. This is indeed pretty good. Okay, I like this, actually. This is going to be our loadout for the most part. We've got health damage in the ballista and the frost keep. We've got armor damage in the form of the cannon. And shield damage in the form of the particle cannon. And then lookouts just to support. Lookouts just to make our lives just a little bit easier. And that's where I'm going to leave it. That's where I'm going to leave it. We're going to start taking upgrades. And this is sort of why this challenge can be so difficult, is because of how many different upgrades we're going to start getting. And ooh, these splits are evil. Evil splits. Okay, very nice. There's not really too much to say about the early game. That's why we've got this mod that lets me speed up. Oh, by the way, we're playing in a slightly modded version of the game. Nothing game-changing, just completely quality of life stuff like targeting. Yes, the mana siphon. That's actually kind of huge. We need this pretty bad. Because it's going to let us build more frost keeps. And the more frost keeps I can have, the more things are going to be slowed. And the more things are going to be slowed, the better off we're going to be. Simply put. There we go. We'll start like that. You can see it was kind of necessary. We would have been draining a lot of our mana had we not gotten those mana crystals. Mana siphons, excuse me. I'll probably only build like these 3. Maybe a few more on the back end. Really depends on the build, the loadout that we get. Alright, at this point, yeah, take the gangrene. We've got 2 of the 4, or 3, 2 of the 4. 2, actually, yeah, 2 of the 4 status effects. Cold is a status effect, so. Ooh, this is good. Okay, we've got a route looping around, which is nice. Means you might be able to double down on our defense, and that is the ideal. If we can do that. It's not necessary, but if possible, I'm not opposed. And we are coming up on level 15. So what's important about level 15 is that we have enough health damage for the boss. For big ol' Oogie. Oogie Boogie. And I suppose one way to do that is actually by putting one of these down and then just setting it to most health. And then upgrading shield damage because it just upgrades health damage anyway. Oh. Okay, this is like best and worst case scenario here. What's going to happen, if you don't know how the tiling works in this game, right? You can expand from wherever you want and you get a random tile. But if you think about it, when I expand here, where does it have to go? It has to go here. And when it's here, where is it going to go? Because this needs to expand. And it can't just cut this off. So this is actually going to be a portal right here. That's good to know for the future. I don't even have to expand these tiles yet, but I'm probably going to just so I can get them in range as soon as possible. Okay, more grape shot. Again, health damage. You can see this is going to be a corner, and this is going to be a portal. And so then I'll start extending this out as well. And hopefully it'll go alongside this lane so we can build defenses on both lanes at the same time. It's all just one lane anyway. Just because it splits doesn't mean it's multiple lanes. It's weird how that works. They all converge. So that's the truth. They all converge, and that's the truth. More range on this? No. I think we're going to start speccing into the shields. Just ASAP. And this should be targeting Oogie, right? So you can see, it's not really meant for it, but it still does a decent damage just because it's able to chunk his HP. And by the time it actually gets into the rest of my setup, we should be good to go. But we needed that extra early damage in order for him. Actually, I mean, this is pretty much soloing it. A little bit of damage from the Frost Tower, but that was good. Ooh. Yes, Ghost and Shells. So the thought here is, right, we have the particle cannon to take care of the most shields possible. And dehydration is probably actually the right call here. So this will take care of anything with most shields. followed by most health, honestly, just because of the way this is spec'd. But if anything small makes it through, this cannon at least will be able to deal with that. And on that note, we're going to be building another cannon because I don't really trust that it wouldn't let a shield through. So I'm going to put a little bit of shield damage just to pass the health damage, and then put the rest on armor. And do the same here. Just keep bumping armor. And that should be good. So we're expecting a lot of shields here. And you can see it's kind of chunking the HP. But there's enough of them where we kind of need these cannons to sort of hit them. Now the cannons also have the poison, which is incredibly important. So having multiple of these is good. We don't even have quality over quantity, so that much I'm not worried about. That much I am not worried about. Ah, my eyes. Excuse me. My eyes got itchy. Ooh. So yeah, we're just going to keep bumping shield damage for a bit. Basically, from 15 to 25 is going to be all about scaling shield damage. Now you can start to see this is doing some work back here. So it's good to have cannons on all sides. Greg! Look at Greg. He doesn't know what to do. Get him. Very nice. Alright, I'm kind of happy with how this is coming together. Ghosts and Shells 3. Plus 3 damage is a lot, actually. So, alright, this is where it's going to turn away from our existing lane. And it's where I'm going to stop probably adding... Well, I'm not going to add any more defense. This one cannon firing on that lane should be good enough. But I'm going to stop expanding here and start pushing some of the shorter lanes. Ooh, barrage? Yeah, some extra crit. We're going to start back here. We want to keep the lanes, or sorry, the endpoints split as much as we can. Because the slowest enemies from the shortest lanes, I want them to make it into the setup before the fastest enemies from the other lanes get here. So that is the goal, at least. That is the optimal strategy, I believe. I do believe. Ooh. Flammable snow is pretty good. So as much as I want to just keep taking shield damage, I don't think we actually need it. With Ghosts and Shells 3, that's plus 6 damage on these cannons each. And that's just good. These are, unfortunately, sort of heal stacking. I don't really know what's happening here. But they should be going down. Oh, they're not going down. What's going on? Let's just spend some of our gold. I think I understood what's happening. See if that's enough. It should be enough. Yeah, okay. Scary. Huh. Okay, it wasn't enough, but thankfully we don't even have banditry, so... that's very telling, though. Kind of unlucky, to be honest, because... Let's see, most health, least armor, and least shields. On one of these. It's very telling. We just don't have enough health damage, and that's very true. I have not spent any money on health damage. So up until this point, we've really gotten by just by passive leveling up, which is very good. Round shot 2. But it's about this time where, yeah, I should probably get some other versions of towers. We'll go near death. And just progress. Yeah, that's fine. Spend some gold just in case something slips through. Now we actually have some defenses, which I really did not before. Ooh. Lots of houses out here. Is it worth building on? Maybe not. Maybe if I wanted more particle cannons, I could build them out here. But then they don't get the damage buff from the height, so it's a tough call. Okay. Our health issue seems to have dissipated a little bit. We'll do near death on this one as well. Did I pass it again? Yeah, there it is. Just get some health damage here. Very good. Very good, very good, very good. I mean, don't have bleed either, so it's they're just healing us, which is out healing my damage, so I just need more damage. That's pretty much it. Only thing to take here. The only thing that isn't a tower. Yeah. Ooh. Math. I like math. It's extra range here is pretty good, actually. Also, I'm realizing I can just do lookout upgrades. Kind of forgot about that. In fact, I could probably be making more lookouts. These just multiply damage, or they just add damage to whatever target is being marked, which is incredibly strong when you already have a lot of damage. So it's a good way to, you know, spend your money when all your towers are getting extra damage from one upgrade. It's not bad. It doesn't really synergize too well with quality over the quantity, so at this point, we're just kind of leaning into quantity. Sort of the goal. Sort of the goal here. Collateral. Or antimatter. Or grape shot. Ooh, they're all really good. Let's see. I can always spend money on my one particle cannon, so this doesn't matter too much. Grape shot really solves the health issue we were having, and collateral is all around just very good. But I don't really have good lanes for that, so I'm gonna go with grape shot. I think that's the reasoning. Whether or not that's actually the correct move is up for debate, frankly. Okay, so yeah, now we get the antimatter. Very nice. And while we're at it, just make sure that this thing is deleting shields. Oh, it's really not, actually. Oh well. What can you do? Okay, I want to start putting down more frost keeps. That's what we're gonna do as soon as I put down more mana siphons. Because the particle cannon takes a bunch of mana per shot, so I don't want it to cause a gap in my frost happenings. Monster Watch, this could be good. If nothing else, just for the extra upgrades. Conductive Snow. Yeah, let's get started on the Monster Watch. That'd be good. Monster Watch 3 is pretty big. So keep pushing these lands. Maybe we'll get this to wrap near a tower. It's very possible. Okay, not much is making it through with shields, but I will bump shield damage on the Frost Tower. Frost towers really don't do too much damage, but it's not negligible, especially when there's burn on the frost keep. So any amount of damage it does is gonna add to the burn, which is good, which is very good. Speaking of which, more burn. I want bleed. Where's the bleed? Okay, Night Watch 2. More shield damage. Awesome. Awesome sauce. See here. That was like one cannon shot. Kind of nuts. Get him. When that thing crits, oh, it crits. Yes. 2 chests. Very nice. I don't want it. Ah, the bleed. Yeah, that's far more important, honestly. And this is where things start getting scary. So we started to see shields. Shields kind of ramped up. Now everything is just going to ramp up on us. Specifically health and armor. And shields will continue to steadily rise as well. So let's make sure we're good on the shields just in case they get through. Let's give us some extra crit because crits go huge. And got 2,000 gold. What do I spend that on? Perhaps another frost keep at this point is a good idea, which is actually what I was trying to do before. Maybe a few frost keeps. This will solve my lane issues actually. It's gonna justify. Oh yes. Okay, no universities, but what we do have is a lane that's coming back to these towers, which is just a little bit of extra value. Means I can also spend money on those and have proper targeting. Yeah, these are helping actually quite a bit. Just to split this lane and this lane, or the portal and sort of this side from the houses, from these 2 small lanes. And I'm not going to push those at all. Ricochet. That is very good, actually. As opposed to collateral. Splitting bullets is very nice. Let's take another drink while we observe. So yeah, not awesome. A lot of shields coming through. Which means I need shield damage. The only form of shield damage we have is more particle cannons, so I'll put one here, but I'm gonna change the targeting. First of all, more poison damage from the cannons, obviously. Well, not obviously. That's what I want. And then I need a progress and then most shield. So the order matters here. If it's just most shield, all it does is look for the thing with the most shield and shoot it. When I do progress most shield, it looks for the first thing with the most shield. So I don't know. That should make a slight difference. And if I bump shield damage on this thing and shield damage on this thing, make sure everything is just getting deleted, then we'll be good. Okay, this is actually not bad. I should be able to start putting some more stuff in here. I would just like better defense, like better height values. I want to build on +3s. Yeah, just having one extra plasma cannon, dude. Playing way too much fucking nuclear throne. Particle cannon. Holy shit. Hey, if you're new here and you haven't subscribed, hey, I play nuclear throne all the time. It's a good time. If you want to click the link down below and join my Discord, we also have a pretty good community to, you know, just chat. Alas, we got math 2. It's pretty good. I think so. Okay, this is interesting. Oh, yes. We do actually have some shooting here from the ballistas. So this is not bad. Not bad in the slightest. In fact, very good. You could see Ricochet going crazy. Holy shit. Going absolutely nuts. But yeah, we definitely have a setup more for the... Oh, yes. Yes, more bleed. Very good. Okay, let's get this extended as well. Aha! Here we go. Alright, we got a few places for, like, an extra cannon. Just for, like, DOTs, and we'll let this level up. There's really no need to upgrade it. It already has a ton of upgrades. If I just press T, you can see, yeah, we have plus 7, plus 4, plus 7, 30% crit, and all of the DOTs. So it's already strong. I'm not going to spend money on it besides just putting it there so it can level. More burn. Yeah. I like that. So this is just going to sit here and just passively do damage and apply DOTs and hopefully, you know, leave some things chipped. And this is just a perfect spot for it. I mean, look at that. I'm going to put more armor damage on it. So enough. What I said about not upgrading this thing, yeah, I'm spending money on that thing. It's pretty good. Not as good as like these. Just make sure we're leveling up our base damage as well. It gives us a lot more value. Ooh, yes, 50% crit. That's really good. That's really good. Let's finish this out. Oh, was that a +4 or something? Oh. Alright, this is actually killing enemies, which I like. That's pretty good. It also serves as sort of a backup. Not for shields, though. I really don't have a backup for shields. In fact, the particle cannon is like the only thing that even feasibly could be a backup for shields. I guess the lookout tower would help. On the approach to the tower, that makes sense to me. Okay, yes. All towers +1 to shields. Clearly, that is needed. Oh. Money from this tower. I put so many levels on this thing. Damn. Oh, hey. There's a chest just chilling here. Oh, shit. All towers +1 shields. Yo. That's pretty good. This is why you want to complete the upgrade trees, because you get damage for all of your towers when you do that. And it's why spreading out your towers can be very difficult, because you don't get those as often. Now, I don't need too many more DOTs. The cannon's already doing a lot of work in that regard. So I'm going to go for heavy particles. And the reason is because of a fun little mechanic called quote-unquote health gating. Or I don't actually know what it's called in the code. But basically when you use the correct type of damage to finish off that portion of damage, i.e. breaking a shield and going into armor, you get bonus damage onto that type, even if you don't have the correct, you know, the correct setup on your leveling. So, for example, this particle cannon, it's going to deal 49 or 3,000 damage to a shield target because it's, you know, oriented towards shields. If it shot an armor target, it would do much less because it doesn't have that. But because this can break the shield and hit the armor, it's going to retain a lot of the shield, extra shield damage that we have. And so it's also very important to have, you know, just a little bit of armor damage, because that does affect the way that this like bonus damage is applied. So just an interesting thing. I might actually be wrong about that, but I heard that from someone on a stream. So particle cannons plus 15% crit. Take that. I'm pretty sure that exists, because you can do some serious damage even with the wrong damage type, as long as you're starting by hitting that damage type. Like, the cannons can do a lot of health damage if they break the armor, and they are also spec'd towards health, so that's part of it. This is not looking amazing, though. You can see this particle cannon is doing what I want. And that's actually a very good sign. What I'm going to do is put one over here, so it's got less to look at. The range on these things are just huge, so not much I can do in that regard. But just in case anything starts slipping through, we got yet another particle cannon, and I probably need some more mana siphons. That's my next. Oh, yes, gamma rays. That's huge. Give me a treasure chest. There we go. Okay. Maximum bleed going up. Very cool. Very cool. All right, level 36 and beyond. This is where the game really is sort of. If you don't have the right builds, you're gonna struggle out here. I'm gonna do a very similar thing here. Set this to progress most armor instead. This I just want to eliminate all of the armor. This one I just want to kill anything with armor. And then, you know, we have ballistas dealing with it. When it comes to the shields, we've got these two plasma cannon, or fucking particle cannons. God damn it. Maybe collateral now is pretty good. Yeah, I don't want to get started on one of these ballista trees. They're really not too important for me right now. Okay. Let's keep pushing this one. Oh, I paused the game. My bad. My bad. Let's just make sure our frost keeps are up to standard. Oh, they definitely are. This one is just not getting enough. Put shield damage on these. Just to drain shields. Armor should be on lock. And then it's gonna come down to health, I think. Yeah, it's definitely gonna come down to health with dehydration. Okay, there we go. +1 to health. Yes, on all towers. Very, very good. That's doing pretty good too. How long does it take for that to decay? So by the time they get to here, the DOTs are gone, but then it's starting to shoot down that lane anyway. I need to do that here. I did not realize. And this way, it's also looking towards progress. This might be my strongest cannon, actually. In fact, definitely. Okay. Things are making it through with full HP. Oh, shit. Things are making it through with full HP. That's not good. I don't know how, frankly. Maybe they're getting spawned at the end here. That's entirely possible. Holy shit. Yo, that one cannonball turned into 4. Insane. Alright. Yeah, just slight targeting issue on that one. We fixed it. We fixed it. We fixed it. Okay. Very good. What level is this tower, by the way? Kind of high. Level 10. Not bad. Okay, okay, okay. More gamma rays. Just make sure all of... Yes. Extra help. Okay, this is literally pointless. These don't do enough damage to give a shit. So let's take a look over here. I think I need to get more frost keeps, actually. And just make sure that everything is frozen. Oh, my mana. Oh, no, 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 no. Bring it back. More mana, please. I can't look. Okay, I think that's all the mana crystals I can siphon. Okay, we're fine. No more frost keeps. Shit. This is really bad. I'm moving it. This is awful. It was like getting this corner only. Yeah, the perspective on these radiuses is radius I. Not the best representation, but hey, it's good enough. Okay. So +2 damage on every hit. Mm-hmm. Or frozen enemies. That might be better. I think that is definitely better. So anything that's slowed should be getting extra damage taken, which is massive. Make another cannon here. Probably best to put it like here or something. I'm dead. Cannon save me. Oh my fuck. You can see just a slight mismanagement of our resources, and this is kind of scary. Still kind of scary. I think we might just need another cannon or something right here. And what's really getting through? Probably just like health and armor. Just a little bit of everything. I think we're gonna be okay. It's gonna be very damn close though. I need this looking at progress again. Oh my lord. Okay. We're stabilizing. Cannons save the day. I think they will continue to save the day. Alright, one here probably is good, honestly. Or the +3 is really, really important, honestly. But okay, yeah, maybe one here. No. No, maybe one further up. Yeah. Because by the time nothing in this radius is going to be getting dots on it. So I need something that's working on the back line for sure. And I can't afford to spend too much money on it. Go round shot. I'm a little worried about our armor damage. And let's try and split these two lanes up just a little. It's probably about that time. The other two lanes are far enough. Oh, there's a chest here. Okay, I kind of have to take the university. It's very important. It's a free university, and if I ever want to make it past... we actually have decent universities anyway. If I ever want to make it past when the game ends, because we don't get upgrades after a certain point, we're going to need the upgrades from universities, so very important. This is looking a lot better. Just spread our damage out in some more projectiles. I think it's kind of important. In fact, get some more. Why not? We don't have quality over quantity. Not that it would really matter with this many upgrades on the cannon. Oof. Ow. Oh, man. See how this gets intense? Like, you have to be paying attention. And it's not a gimme, even though it's just one lane. Although, definitely the easiest. Listen. Alright, I try a lot to make the best decisions, but sometimes you commit to an upgrade that might not be what you need, and you just lose. Okay. Eviscerate is actually really good here. Crit for everything, because everything should have bleed on it at this point. Yeah. And not everything has crit. I think that's really good. Okay, let's split these up. Oh. Good timing, too, because this is the very end. I'm scared. I think I need to spend money on something. Make this most shields. Strangely enough. Same here. This one will have the progress most armor. Progress most armor. Progress. I just want progress on this one. There's so many sounds playing that the game can't even afford to play the music. It's kind of strange. All right, we have a genuine, massive surplus of money right now, which is awesome. Okay. I would really like the extra university damage. So I'll put these down and give each one 1%. Okay, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9% chance to get any kind of damage. And then I'm going to make sure that we have enough shield damage by potentially getting an extra upgrade there. So we'll start here. Didn't get it. It's unfortunate. This looks pretty good, though. I can't complain. Yeah, look at these. Those are taking quite the hit. And they should be getting around here with low health. So, I think... yeah, it's about as good as I can ask for. Maybe one more particle cannon somewhere. Oh no, +3. Another one back here. Oh, hold on. Ah. Yeah, another one back here probably is not bad. Spend all my money on that one. Another 15% crit chance on the cannons. Do we already have that? I feel like we did. Oh, we do. 45% crit. That's really good. It's really good. I don't want any of these. That's only +1s. The crit on our most valuable tower is rather important. Are there any more crystals to tap? Let's just get those out of the way if we can. That's it. So that's our maximum mana output. Thankfully, we don't rely on mana. Which would be really bad, actually. Oh, hi. Another university spot. Hold on. I do think we need to spend money on universities, or it will quickly go to shit. Kind of like it's doing right now. We're okay. Alright, the rest of my money is going towards universities. So I'm going to get 10% on each, and that's the most efficient way to spend our money, really. Because of the way the upgrades get more expensive, like, you want more universities, because the upgrades are cheap, and you still get the same percentage, and it all stacks, and it's just the right way to do things, I think. Trail of Blood. It's better than any of these, I think. Because we're running out of upgrades, so I need to be very careful. This is the last thing, and I think we're about to win. So I'm not going to bother with universities, because if I don't win, then it's pointless. Just spend money on my lookouts. Some insane damage boosting on whatever the first thing is. Yeah. Probably stand to put a bit of health damage on these as well. Never neglect your ballistas. Like, having a level 1 ballista is kind of like why. Especially as your last line of defense. You don't want that thing shooting and being like, why did it do no damage? It's because you forgot to upgrade it. Although it could be considered a waste of gold. But I'd rather, like, if those are the last things that are hitting an enemy, I want them to do some damage. And not just be like stock level 1 ballista. Okay, here's a real test. We're taking care of everything else first. But once the particle cannons start looking at this, I think we'll be okay. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Oh, shit. I see why this is a hard boss. Keep spawning things. It's gonna spawn more. We need to kill it now. Uh-oh. Everybody fucking shoot this guy. Get him. Yes. Holy shit. Yes. Did it with style too. In style, all right. We're going to go into endless mode. And the game is no longer going to pause for me, so I got to it's time to spend a shit ton of money on whoa. -2. No. Simply no. Shit, actually having all these down now is sort of a bad thing. That's interesting. Well, first let's get rid of the negation, because that's not good. I guess that's an endless mode thing, because now we're in endless. The game is like, actually, no. No university for you. Anyways, I was working on this bad boy right here. Getting it up to 10%. Let's get these back up to 10%. So we get 10% chance for each. What do I care about the most? Probably shields, because we have the least shield damage. That's the truth. So I'll go for 30% shields. Like, I really want to start getting 31. 33, how about that? Since we have three buildings, go for the 33 chance. And unfortunately, that's oh, these are going down. Balls. It's -2% every round into endless. That's bullshit. Okay, well, a new plan. Get as much shield damage from these as I possibly can. I did not know that. That's very new, I suppose. Treadle blood. Okay, change the tactic. All my money is going into shield damage. I can't afford to not have a few of these, at least. Maybe armor damage. Really? Armor damage? No, I think it's the shields, because they're taking so long to... Yeah, it is the shield. Okay. We'll keep going for that. That should be enough to give me some shields. We'll just have to spend some money on... Maybe get lucky. Maybe get a little bit lucky. Like, come on. We should be getting at least one shield there. And as you can see, as we go into endless, things are going to get more and more dangerous. Really? We didn't get it, dude. What the fuck? Oh. Yes. Sanguinate? No, it's time for a banditry. If things are getting through, they're getting through. I just need the money. And okay, I think we need to go back to spending money on towers instead of just universities, because it's a losing battle, frankly. To be quite honest, it's kind of a losing battle. The most I can hope for is like maybe 1 or 2 shield damage, and then I'll just sell these. Oh man, that's kind of a weird change, because like, you would think you want the endless scaling for, you know, the endless scaling. Interesting design choice. Suppose it works though. Nice. Nice. Well, we did it. I'm at least happy that we did it, and the game is just going to keep running. Finally, I think we can move on to 2-lane challenge, and I think what stopped me from moving on to 2-lane challenge in the first time was the fact that fucking hush. I forgot. I was trying to get all my attempts done in one video, and so what I did was fail a lot, and then I never made the video because I never actually won. But if I just do it like I did last time, or, you know, 1 run per video, then suddenly it becomes more feasible to actually make that video. I need to stop. I need to stop. Scholarships helps. I'm going to take it on the off chance that we actually get the magic research, but I don't think it's happening. In fact, I might as well end up selling these already. Oh, please. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. It's okay. We made it to round 48. Is not my highest, actually. I mean, 50 something, but all in all, a really good try. A really good try. Well, not a good try, an amazing try. We fucking did it. And I could finally move on. Jesus. This video I have made fucking 3 times, and I guess it's sort of part of the meme is every time I try and do this, the thumbnail just gets more and more descriptive. There's a lot of irony there. So hey, if you made it to this point of the video, I'm more than happy to share this with you. The first video I made, I feel like a lot of people kind of got clickbaited, and I felt bad about that, right? I made a really awesome thumbnail, and people clicked on it probably just expecting something super flat and super straight, but it turns out that's a really good way to get people to leave your video. And so the click-through rate was actually really good. The watch time on that video was atrocious, and it's because I slammed a bunch of video or runs together that we actually got that. But that's the effect. I think it was just very impromptu, and the video was not so structured, and so that's why we reduxed it. And I wanted to do it, you know, with my proper intro, with better commentary, because by the end of that first video, I had already burnt out after like 2 or 3 failed runs, and so my commentary was just ass. But we're redeeming ourselves, I believe. Look at these damage numbers. All right, we got a lot of fucking damage. What was the highest damage? Cannon and DOTs. I mean, DOTs are always doing a shit ton of damage. A metric fuck ton of damage, if you will. Sorry, I should be looking at the totals. Actually, cannons did do more than the DOTs. 56,000 versus 44,000. So yeah, 44%. That's good. That's good. Hey, if you like the video, make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Got a ton of different content on the I got a ton of different content and games on the channel. So if you enjoy stuff like this, you might enjoy the rest of my channel. By all means, go check that out. We also have, you know, the link that I was talking about earlier. It contains my Discord, my YouTube, and my Patreon. So check that out as well if you want to support me further. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.